Hello everyone, this is Ms. Osanich, and I just wanted to give you a couple more examples of some graphing and solving for y. So we're going to do a couple of these questions together, and you can use it as a reference or to review to do your work and get ready for your Unit 1.1 assessment. Okay. So solving for y is just an algebra skill that you want to make sure that you have down pat, and remember that is going to mean that we isolate or get the y value by itself. So we'll go ahead and subtract 3x from both sides of our equation here. We end up with negative 7y is equal to a negative 3x minus 35. And then please don't forget, I'm going to roll over this problem here, that's okay. When you divide both sides by your number in front of the y value here, by your integer, that both terms on the other side of your equation are going to be divided by negative 7. So this is going to become y is equal to negative 3 divided by negative 7 is a positive 3/7 x. Negative divided by negative is a positive 5. And then the way we would graph that, if we were going to go ahead and graph that equation, is we would start at 5, y-intercept of 5. The slope is up 3 and over 7. That's going to take us off of our grid, but we can imagine it being right here, or we could go down 3 and back 7, and that would help us to know what the shape of our linear function was going to be. Okay, so that one looks just like that. Let's do number 4 right here. I think we have some room to do number 4. We'll move our picture over a little bit. All right. Let's try this number 4. So it is 3x minus y is equal to a negative 7. We want to get the y by itself. All right, so we're going to subtract 3x from both sides, minus 3x. Okay, you cannot subtract x's from integers, so watch out for that. And also, don't forget to keep that sign right here with that term. So we don't want to drop our negative quite yet. This is going to be a negative 3x minus 7. And having a negative sign here means we have a negative 1. So we are going to divide by negative 1, both sides. And we are left with y is equal to a negative divided by negative is a positive. Negative 7 divided by negative 1, positive 7. And again, it looks like we're going to shoot off of our graph here, but we'll go ahead and try and make this work. We have a y-intercept of 7, so that's going to be right there. We have a slope of 3, which means that's the same as 3 over 1. So from this point, I can go up 3 and over 1, or I could go back down 3 over 1. As long as our slope is positive, which means it's going up from left to right, we know that we've graphed our slope correctly. Okay, so a little review there for you guys as you're working through some algebra. And then don't forget, if you're ever given the x-intercept and the y-intercept, like question number 2 and question number 4 right here, what you can do is you can just simply go to the x-intercept of 1, and we know the graph is going to cross at 1 on the x-axis, and go to the y-intercept at negative 5. We know it's going to cross there, and this will be your graph. Okay, and we can actually write the equation of this linear function based on its y-intercept and its slope. So it looks like the equation would be, and it looks like we go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. So 5x, and the y-intercept is a negative 5. So in that way, you can go ahead and use this information about your intercepts to write an equation of your linear function. All right, let's try one more here. an x-intercept of -5 this time. Okay, so there's my x-intercept. A y-intercept of 2. There's my y-intercept. So I know my line is going to pass through those 2 points. And once again, you can find your slope by doing a rise of 2 and a run of 5. So it looks like it's a positive 2/5 is our slope, and our y-intercept is 2. So we have been able to write our function. Okay guys, just a quick review there for you. Hopefully that was helpful, and hopefully you guys are doing super awesome on these kinds of calculations. All right, talk to you soon.